All right, and welcome back to my high school football championship series for College Football 26. Quick reminder that all 8 of these teams are available for download and use in your College Football 26 video game. Simply search for my username down there at the bottom, Dreadman94, and you can import any one of these teams into your College Football 26 video game for use in your own Dynasty mode or do whatever you want with them. All teams feature custom rosters and 5 uniform options. Make sure that you're searching for the username search box and not the keyword search box. All right, so we are on to week 6, and we just completed game 1, which was South Terrebonne at South Lafourche. So now we're moving on to game number 2 for week 6, and that's going to be Morgan City at HL Bourgeois. So let's go ahead and take a look at that matchup. And here's what the two teams are going to be looking like as far as their ratings and everything goes. This might be HL's best opportunity to get their first victory of the season. Although with the way Morgan City's been playing the last couple of weeks, it may not be an easy game for them. We'll have to see. As far as uniforms go, we are wearing a custom set for HL Bourgeois that I made, a custom set of my own creation. I like to give every team 5 uniform options, and if they don't have 5 uniform options in real life that I can choose from, or if there's, you know, just something that doesn't quite translate well, I'll try to make one of my own. This is one of my own creation, so that's got the Braves logo. Give them a blue helmet, just kind of a different look there for HL. I call these the Bourgeois Blues uniforms. And then Morgan City, nothing fancy here. They're going to be in their default away uniforms. So we've got the Morgan City Tigers taking on the HL Bourgeois Braves. Let's go ahead and get to the action. We're setting it for 8 p.m. and we're going down to Houma, Louisiana under the Friday night lights for this matchup, the Morgan City Tigers versus the HL Bourgeois Braves. Let's see how this one shakes out. I'm going to throw it off to the broadcast booth and I'll catch you guys on the other side.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Shakes off the defender. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistent.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Quick spin on the line. Got the first down and more. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They're going to ride this running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3.
see what the defense is doing.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive covers 62 yards for the touchdown. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Back to throw, it's Sims. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab, it's Brown. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's why you got to study your playbook. For all young quarterbacks out there watching, you're not always going to be able to throw it to the intended target. You've got to know where your check down options are because you're going to get hit at some point. You've got to be able to get rid of it. Nice job understanding the playbook.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They booted away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. On the ground, it's Marsh. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Hands it off. Runs through a tackle. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Back to pass, it's Sims. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working that left side. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. A run for the quarterback. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Scanning the field, it's Sims. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted. The defense is set up.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
They'll go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. And up from the gun. He breaks a tackle. All down, but they don't move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
That's reeled in. It's Richard.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. Tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Catches it at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Hard running there. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll throw it. seen a lot of the punt team 6-time tonight. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The give on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for room. It's Mark. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the single running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sims. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Dropping back, it's Sims. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. Once for the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The kick is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on 2nd
so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. Just a little off. Incomplete. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Running back searching for a hole. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they've regained the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Sims. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? The play action fake. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. All the way back to the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quick. see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Off the boot, looking for his man. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become. You don't know which team linemen have won the ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake and bam, that defender's right in your face.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The give to the back. Creates a little room. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the 1st on the ground like that. We're in a 1-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly out to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. To the air, it's Sims. Oh, they're after him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He wants a big play here late. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to,
as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They'll run for it. He didn't get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and now they've got a chance to pull out the game.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Looking for a man. It's Sims. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The quarterback takes a knee.
All right, not the prettiest or most exciting game, but a close one at least. So HL Bourgeois remains winless, while Morgan City claims their second win of the season in a very tight matchup. 10-9 is the final score on this one. Don't quite understand the decision to not kick the field goal there at the end for Morgan City. That would at least put you up by 4 points and force HL to have to score a touchdown rather than giving HL the ball back and all they needed was a field goal to win. Of course, it still worked out for Morgan City, but okay. Not a great day for HL, especially throwing the ball here. Only 9 of 26 for 82 yards, touchdown and an interception. They really struggled um, rushing the ball. I mean, they just struggled all the way around, really. This was not a pretty game. Not going to sugarcoat that. Excuse me. Here's the receiving yardage, what there is. Receiving stats. Go on to blocking. Not a great day blocking for HL either. And their defensive stats. They did have a turnover. Let's see, we had the interception down here. There's the interception. So they did pull that off. Other than that, not a whole lot to highlight on this side of the ball. Kicking stats and punting stats. 10 punts. Wow. Yeah, I knew it was a lot, but wow. All right, go on to Morgan City stats now. And not not much better here either. Wow. 9 of 24. Let me see something. Hang on. Almost identical. 9 of 24 and 9 of 26. They both had one touchdown, one interception. Crazy. They had more yards, but wow. Okay. Rushing the ball, they had a little bit better success running the ball. Morgan City did. Um, Marsh had 46 yards of 14 carries, another 27 yards here, 38 yards there. So they definitely were able to move the ball a little better, at least on the ground. Passing wise, though, man, both teams really, really struggled in that department. Receiving, here's your receiving stats. We had the one touchdown there. That was, I think, a tight end. Yeah. Blocking, and then on the defensive. Now, defensive, they did get a lot of sacks. Four there. And then we had, let's see, another sack here. Here's the interception. Excuse me, that we saw at the end of the game. There's a half a sack, another half a sack, another half a sack, a couple half a sacks down here. So they definitely got after the quarterback. And then there was a missed field goal here. I still think they should have kicked that field goal at the end, though, on fourth down. And punting, how many do they have? Not quite as many. Not quite as many. 6 punts this time. All right. Well, that does it for game number 2. We got to go through all of them. So even these teams, we got to do these guys too. So, but that does it. HL again remains winless, so not looking good for their season this year. Morgan City at least gets into the win column twice now. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up for tonight. Give me 1 second, and I will be right back.